over your shoulder, and then go the other way and looking over your shoulder. So really sitting your body up as tall as you can, taking that gaze around. And then just take your hands around the front of your knees and just gently pull back as if you're about to roll backwards but not quite. And then pull the body up, push down into your fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then just offer the chest up, lifting the chin. And then come back down again, put the hands around the knees and gently pull back, feel the stretch across your upper back. Then draw your body back on up, push down into the fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting your chin. And then coming all the way back down and just letting your hands rest upwards, shutting your eyes, and let's take a moment in breath. So taking a nice long deep breath in through your nose and slowly breathing out through your nose. Taking a long deep breath in, breathing all the way back out. Taking a long deep breath in, breathing all the way back out. And now let's take a longer, deeper breath in. And now gently dropping your chin down and towards your chest and holding on to your breath. Raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a deep breath in, gently nodding your chin and holding on to your breath. Raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Taking a long deep breath in. And now breathing all of the way back out and go right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. Breathing out as completely as you can. Lower down your chin and holding your breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And breathing out. And now let's take a deep breath in, raising your arms to come high above your head, clasping your fingers, and as you breathe out, taking a small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in to bring it back, and again breathing out, small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in to come back. And now keeping your arms high, but just bringing one elbow down to the side of your body. And then raising your arms back up again. And take the other elbow down to the side of your body. Let's take a breath in, raise your arms. And a breath out, lower your elbow down. Feel the stretch along the triceps. Breathing in, breathing out to draw on down. Breathing in, rise up. Breathing out to draw down. Breathing in to raise up. Breathing out to draw down. 2 more more time. And breathing out to bring it down. And then bring your arms up and over. Take your hands down upon the floor. Gently lift yourself up onto your knees and sitting yourself back down upon your heels. Spreading your fingers out nice and wide. And as you draw your body along the ground, take a deep breath in through your nose, rolling down the shoulders and lifting your chin. As you breathe out, come up into a cat stretch, rounding up through your shoulders and back. Breathing in to take the head and tailbone away. Breathing out to sit your body back. Breathing in to draw your body up and along the ground. And breathing out as pull up through your belly, rounding up through your shoulders and back. Breathing in to take the head and tailbone away. And breathing out to sit your body back. Breathing in as you draw the body up and along the ground. And now this time, breathe out, curl the toes. Send the hips back and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out, bend your knees and sit back upon your heels. Breathing in, drawing your body up and through. And breathing out to send the hips back and away. Breathing in, forwards to a strong high plank. And breathing out to bend your knees and sit all the way back. Breathing in as you draw the body up and through. And breathing out, let's send the hips back and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend your knees and sit back. Breathing in as you draw the body up and through. And breathing out to send the hips back and away. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. And breathing out to bend your knees and sit all the way back. One more time, breathing in, drawing the body up. And as you breathe out this time, sending your hips away and staying. And now let's just tread it down a little from one foot to the other. And just moving through the hips a little. Take a nice long release along the back of your legs. Just drawing the belly up beneath you. And as we work from side to side, keeping and staying conscious with the breathing. So a little breath work still. In through your nose, out through your nose. And then let's lean the heels back. Walk your hands all the way back in towards your feet, taking a hold of your elbows and just drop your forehead down. Take a deep breath in, and as you sigh, letting your body hang. Again, deep breath in, and a little sigh, letting your body go. One more time, deep breath in. And as you sigh, let's let go of the arms. Bend the knees a little. Take a deep breath in as you come up to standing, clasping your fingers together. As you breathe out, pressing away into a little side body bend. Breathing in to come back up. And again, breathing out, pressing out through your waist, lengthen all the way through from your armpit down to your hip. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, letting your arms down. Now today, just step to the middle of your mat and bring your hands in towards your heart. And we're just going to do a little bit of hip work. So I'm picking up the right knee, breathing in. And as you breathe out, open at the hip, gently sending the leg back and pushing the leg out behind you. Breathing in, drawing the knee back up. And then breathing out, lay the foot down and we change legs. Breathing in, pick the knee up. Breathing out to open at the hip, sending the leg back behind you. Breathing in, draw the knee back up. Breathing out, lower the leg back down. Really lock in with the core as well. Deep breath in, raise your knee. Breathing out, open at the hip, sending the leg out and away from you. Breathing in, draw the knee up. And breathing out, lay the foot back down. Breathing in, changing legs. Breathing out, open and sending the leg out and away from you. Breathing in, draw the knee up. And breathing out, lay the foot back down 2 more times. Breathing in, open at the hip. Breathing out, let's send that leg out and away. Breathing in, draw the knee up. Breathing out, lay the foot back down. Breathing in, pick the knee up. And breathing out, open at the hip. Sending the leg away. Breathing in, draw the knee in. And breathing out, lay down. Take another step up to the top of your mat. And now take a deep breath in, raising with both arms. Breathing out, folding your body forwards, bend your knees where you need to. Breathing in, right leg, stepping back, releasing your knee and lifting your chin. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high plank. Breathing in, lower to your knees, your belly and your chest. And breathing out, softly press away into an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders relaxed. Breathing into lower. As you curl the toes, breathing out, push off the ground to plank and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, right foot, stepping through, lifting the chin, releasing the toes. And breathing out, left leg, lightly step it up and folding. Breathing in as you unroll through your spine, gazing to your thumbs. And breathing out, follow your thumbs all the way back down to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, nice big dive on forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back, releasing your knee, lifting your chin. Breathing out, let's step back and hold into a high, strong plank. Breathing in, lower to your knees, belly and chest. Breathing out, press off and away from the ground, elbows tucked, the hips are on the ground. Breathing in as you lower, and as you curl the toes, breathing out, push away from the ground to plank, and back to a downward dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping through, lift the chin, releasing the toes. And breathing out, right leg, step it up and through, and fold. Deep breath in as you unroll through your spine, gazing to your thumbs. Breathing out, follow the thumbs back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out and diving your body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping back. Keeping the knee above the ground this time and turning to the left. Raising your left arm. And just relax out the shoulders here. Just taking a couple of deep breaths. And you can today, if you prefer, stay as you are. If you want to deepen the stretch coming into the left hip, turn the front foot open, go to the outside edge of your back foot. Lean your knee slightly forwards and bring the upper arm a little further back, opening up with your chest. And then bring the body all the way back round. Take the back heel to the floor and your right elbow to your left elbow to your left knee. With your right arm, circle your arm all the way back, bring it back behind your body, wrap around, find your waist or your thigh, and then just looking back over your shoulder. Take a couple of breaths here, drawing down with your shoulders. And then letting your right arm back out, big circle all the way back round, hands down either side of your foot. And now stepping the feet together behind you and then lowering down onto your forearms. Now we have the elbows tucked in beneath the shoulders, pushing out through straight legs if you can, and holding for a 10-breath plank. So breathing in through your nose now, and as you breathe out of your mouth, take a really strong connection through with your core. Deep breath in, out 2, in, out 3. In, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, And in, out, 10. Gently lower your body down and upon the floor. Now just taking your hands to sit beneath your chin, lower your head all the way down. And as we take the right leg up behind you, take a breath in. As you breathe out, bend the knee, point the toe, gently send the leg back up and over. Then breathing in to bring it back and down. Breathing out, sending the left leg over. And breathing in to draw it back and down. Right leg going over and keeping the leg a little straighter if your back's a bit tight today. And then breathing in to come back down. But if your back's feeling quite open, it feels good, bend the knee a little bit more. And if you were to just look over your shoulder, you might be able to see your toe coming into view. And then breathing in to come back. And one more time. Breathing out, sending the leg over. And breathing in to draw back. Place your hands beneath your shoulders there for me. Gently pressing the body away from the ground. Elbows in, shoulders down, looking ahead. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. Should be a little bit looser already. And now let's lower the body all the way back down. Curling with your toes, engaging with your core. Breathing in as you push away from the ground to plank. And back off into a long downward dog. Breathing in, right foot stepping through, releasing your left knee, lifting your chin up. Breathing out, let's step through with your left leg and folding in towards your knees. Take a deep breath in as you unroll through your spine, gazing up to your thumbs. And breathing out, hands drawing back in towards your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body on forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. And again, keep the knee above the ground, push into the left hand, turn out to the right. And let's look up towards the thumb. Just take a couple of breaths here, really working into the calf stretch on the back leg. And as before, you could stay, or you could turn open your front foot, go to the outside edge of your back foot. Lean the knee a little further forwards and then bring the upper arm a little further back if you can. And now feeling a deeper stretch coming into the right hip. And then bring the body all the way back round. Bring your right elbow to your right knee, left foot flat to the floor. And as you sweep forwards with your left arm, deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's wrap that arm all the way around the back body. Tucking under a little, lengthening through the neck by drawing the shoulder down. Got a little bit more inner thigh work coming up into your right leg. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, release your left arm, circle it all the way back round, hands either side of your foot. Stepping your feet back together behind you. Now let's lay down the right elbow halfway across your mat. Turn along so you're turning to the left and into a side plank on your forearm. Looking up, you've got one foot in front of the other. And now draw that arm down, changing it over, flip through the feet and turn to the right, raising your arm up, really pulling up through your waist. And now turn it again, and this time maybe stack your feet one on top of the other, lifting if that feels okay. If it feels a little tricky, then stay as you were before. One foot in front of the other is a bit easier. Gently flip and go the other way, really connecting with your core, pulling up through your waist. And take it around one more time. So again, make a choice where you want to be, either stack the feet or one in front of the other. If you can, raise the top leg now and press away. And come all the way back down, swapping it over. Stack the feet or have one in front front of the other, raise your arm, and if you can, lift the top leg up as well. And now coming all the way back round onto your belly. Alright, now turning the feet slightly in towards each other, coming to the breaststroke. Just relaxing your shoulders forwards. As you take a deep breath in, let's peel back and down with both of your shoulders. As you breathe out, let's engage the core, lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower, and let the shoulders fall back in towards the ground. Breathing in, rolling back with your shoulders. Breathing out and pulling up through the core centre as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, gently lowering your shoulders all the way back. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower the shoulders all the way back. Breathing in, rolling back and down with both shoulders. Breathing out, really pull up through the core beneath you. Try not to do this just with your back strength. Breathing in, keep the core locked on. Breathing out, keep the core locked on as you release. Now you can again keep it just like that. Or breathing in, rolling back and down with those shoulders. Breathing out to engage the core to lift. And then if you can, breathing in to reach your arms ahead of you. And then breathing out to draw your arms back. Breathing in as you reach forwards. And breathing out to draw back. Breathing in, reaching it forwards. Breathing out, drawing it back. Breathing in, stretching up. Breathing out, long reach back. 2 more here. Breathing in, keep the core pulled up there all the way through. 1 more time. Breathing in. Breathing out as you draw back. Then just separate your feet again, so they're about as wide as your mat. Bring your right arm to come across the front edge of your mat and your left fingers down towards the ground. Breathing and rising up onto your forearm. And now as you breathe out, glancing over your left shoulder. See if you can see your left foot, or indeed maybe both feet. And gently bring it back down, changing. Fingertips down towards the floor, breathing in, come on up to your forearm. And as you breathe out, glance over your right shoulder. Hips are on the ground. The legs are nice and relaxed here as much as you can. And then releasing your body back round. Hands beneath your shoulders, bring the body up into upward facing dog, shoulders down. Breathing in, slowly lower your body back. Curling with your toes, engage your core. Breathing in, push up and away from the ground. Breathing out, all the way out into a nice long downward facing dog. Now here, you might in a moment want to bring your hands a little bit closer towards your feet. I'm going to offer up here that we take the right hand beneath, hold on towards the left leg. Now it can be the inside edge or the outside edge. It can be the knee, the shin or the ankle. And then, if it's all going well, looking up towards the ceiling beneath your left armpit. You're going to find a cross back body stretch here, as well as some really good strengthening work for your left shoulder. Let's swap it over. Taking right hand to the floor, left hand going beneath, finding your knee, your shin or your ankle, and looking beneath your right armpit towards the ceiling. And then taking your hand back down towards the floor. Let's step through with your left leg, placing your knee back on the ground behind you, lifting your chin. And then gently stepping the back foot up and folding. Take a deep breath in as I roll through your spine. Breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing And as you look down, check the heels are on line. Bracing the front leg, and we're going to come up for warrior one. So drawing your hips and your ribs towards the short end of your mat. Flex back your shoulders a little, breathing in, turning your palms. And as you breathe out, raising your arms. Either look between your hands today or looking up towards your thumbs, pulling upwards and breathe. In through your nose, out through your nose. And now let's peel back your left arm, gazing out along the centre of your right hand, coming into warrior two. So we've opened up the back hip a little, we've opened up the front knee a little, and we're gazing along the centre of your right hand. Again, nice deep breaths. Energize the quad muscles, they're working really, really hard right now. And now coming into reverse warrior, straighten the front leg and dig the heel in, drawing your toes back if you can. Looking upwards towards your right thumb. And stretching out of your waist, so really reaching back. And then land your foot back down, clasp your fingers to the back body and drawing down into humble warrior. So drawing your shoulder towards the inside of your knee, tucking your head in and looking towards your back foot. Just letting your arms hang up and over. And release, taking both of your hands now to the inside of your foot, turning your back knee and lowering it down upon the ground. Turning open your front foot and coming into lizard. So just gently bend at the elbows, we're easing down upon the inside of your leg, gaining that stretch at the very top of your right leg, around the groin area, top of the hamstrings. Now you have another option if you'd like to try, taking your right hand beneath your right leg, working your right foot across so it's on its edge, and then maybe lowering your body over your big toe. And then gently bring your body back on up. Walk your foot back out again. Have it again so the knee is in alignment with your ankle. And bring the upper body open and back. Now as we raise the arms lovely and high, looking on up, either between your hands or bring your hands together or take your body back a little towards crescent moon. And then coming all the way back down. Settle back upon your back knee, draw back your toes and come into a half split. So here now, if we can just drop back the shoulders a little, send the tailbone a little further out so the back line becomes a little bit flatter. If you get any soreness behind the knee, please bend the knee. Okay, we want the calf and the hamstring to stretch, but again, don't push out on the back of the leg, that might be quite uncomfortable. Alright, now rounding up through your back and popping your knees beneath you. Okay, now you may need to turn your body around to the other end of the mat, so you're facing the other way. I'm going to take the right leg out towards the side. I'm going to take a little side bend coming out of the body. Breathing in as we stretch up out of your waist. And as we breathe out, bring the hand to the floor, extend the leg out. And then let's go again. So we're breathing in as you reach over. Breathing out, engaging your core and lifting your leg. Again, breathing in, stretching through the side body. Breathing out, locking into the core as the leg up. Again, breathing in to reach it over. Breathing out, extend and raise the leg up if you can. Breathing in, stretching it over. Breathing out, engage the core and lift the leg. Breathing in, reaching it across. Breathing out, pressing it over. 2 more here. Breathing in, breathing out to lift. 1 more time, breathing in. And we're going to stay on the lift this time. And breathing in, half down. Breathing out, back up. Breathe in, down, a little bit of strength work for the hip and back. Breathe in and out, lift. But keep the core locked on and lift. Breathe in, out, lift. Breathe in, out, lift. Breathe in, out, lift. 2 more and lift. 1 more and then come all the way back to your knees. Now we're working into preparation to come up for camel. So I'm going to work with some arm circles here first of all. Tuck your tailbone a little further forwards, okay, and as we lift up, take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's open out with the shoulder and follow the hand all the way back and down. Changing sides, deep breath in. As you breathe out, following your hand all the way back and down to your leg. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the shoulder. Again, the other arm, deep breath in. Breathing out, open the shoulder, follow the hand back. And you could do a few more of those, or you could reach around now and find the elbows. As you take your next out breath, puff the chest up and open. Maybe looking up if that feels good, or maybe looking back. And then from there you can reach along for the back of your legs, or you can reach along for your heels. Wherever you feel that you can get to, just to open up the front of your body a little here. And then engaging with your core and come all the way back up. Sliding your hands forwards. As you curl the toes, push all the way back off into a long downward facing dog. Let's raise the right leg high, bend the knee a little, point the toe back into wild thing. And then bring the leg back down, lock the 2 legs together and come forwards into a single leg plank. Nice deep breaths. Again, lots of good strength work here for the shoulders and for the core. And then send the hips back up again. Let's take the right leg up high to a downward facing dog, splitting the dog. And now bringing back your right knee to your right elbow. Hold and hover. And now taking your right foot through towards your left hand, and then raising your left hand, back heel on the floor, coming into your fallen triangle, looking up towards your thumb. And bring your hand all the way back down. Let's bring your right knee towards your right wrist, and slide the back leg away. Preparation of pigeon posture. So we can, on this one, make a little pile with our hands, or make a little fist tower and then lower your forehead down in the palm. And if you don't want to put in the quad stretch part, absolutely stay there. For those of you who are putting the quad stretch in, come on up, toe back the back leg so you will get the quad to stretch for you, and then bending up the left leg and bringing your body back round. So you've got a nice balanced position here through the shoulders. Okay, now we'll let that leg down, and those of you who are down, come on up. I'm going to bring stretching across towards your left leg. And I'm going to bring the hand back so the fingers point away and point the toes, lift up into the hands so we come into like a stargazer position. So as we reach over, let's stretch all the way across so we get that stretch into quadratus laborum, QL stretch on the right hand side, tucking the head in there for a couple of breaths. We are going to repeat this a couple of times. So I'm going to bring that hand back out. Right hand going to the back, pointing your fingers away, point the toes on your left leg, lift your hips and follow your hand backwards behind you. And coming all the way back down. And again, let's reach it across and over, stretching over. Feel the stretch coming along the left leg. And now let's take that hand back out. Fingers pointing away, point your toes, lifting your hips, taking your head back. And then coming all the way back down. Let's do that one more time. Nice big stretch across for the hamstrings. Inner thigh muscle on the right leg is also stretching well. And then let's bring that hand all the way back. Point the toes, lift the hips, taking the head backwards. And then coming all the way back round to sit. Bring your legs out now so they're side by side. And we're going to work into rolling backwards. So do feel free to put a cushion behind your back if you need a little bit of security, or feel free to use a band around your feet. So we're sitting the body up nice and tall, bring back the shoulders, take a deep breath in and let your ribs widen. As you breathe out, let's pull back through your belly, rolling your body back to a point you feel good for the first one, breathing in, and then breathing out as we draw all the way up. Alright, so just know you want to really creep your back down to meet the floor. Deep breath in. As you breathe out of your mouth, tuck the tailbone under, curve into your lumbar spine, breathing in, and then breathing out to draw your body up to a tall seated position. And deep breath in as you go back. If it's a good day to go to the floor, maybe lower your back into imprint, drop down the shoulder blades, breathing in, and then breathing out as we slowly come back up. And you don't have to make it to the floor. Deep breath in, breathing out. And just noticing how your lower back is moving with you today. Breathing in, breathing out. Imprint the spine, peel the body all the way back up, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, sinking through the back. Breathing in and breathing out. And slowly drawing your body all the way back on up. One more time. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body carefully back. Breathe in and then breathing out. And slowly drawing your body back on up. Okay, now I'm going to bring us round to hands and knees. Two choices. You can either sweep your right leg beneath and take your left leg back. You can cross your legs, pull them up underneath you, put your hands to the floor and jump back, or any other way that you feel is good for you. Okay, so coming around, come over so that we can come back out into your plank, sending the body back out into a downward facing dog. Looking upwards towards your navel. Then let's step through with your right foot and drop down your left knee halfway down your mat, coming up to a high kneel. So coming up into a twist here, deep breath in, raising your left arm. Bring your elbow to the far side of your knee. And today it could be that we keep the hands in prayer, we take a little twist, looking backwards towards your elbow. Now if you can take your arm across and your hand can get down to the floor, place it down, having gone over the top of your knee. Then from here, your option to maybe lift up the back knee and to maybe from there bring back over your right arm. You're looking up towards your thumb. And then releasing your arm, releasing your left arm too, and lightly stepping your left foot up to the top of your mat, folding down and in towards your knees. Take a breath in as you unroll through your spine, and breathing out, hands back to your heart. Taking a deep breath in, raising both arms, breathing out and folding your body on forward, stepping your right leg back behind you, heel down towards the floor. Brace the left leg as you come on up into preparation of Warrior One. Turning the hips and the ribs towards the short end of the mat. Flex back the shoulders a little, and as you turn your palms, breathe in. As you breathe out, raising your arms high. Again, either look between your hands or look up towards your thumbs. Arms going straight up towards the ceiling. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's open out into Warrior Two. So now we're freeing up the back hip a little, rolling the front knee open, gazing on the centre of your left hand. Nice deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then as gently push your way through the leg, drawing back the toes, coming into reverse warrior, reaching the left arm up and over, looking on up towards your thumb. Feel that stretch all the way through from your armpit down to your hip, your waist, your lower back. And then flatten your foot, bend your knee, clasp your fingers back behind you and come into humble warrior. Shoulder girdle stretch as we take the arms up, looking towards your back foot. Nice deep bend into the left leg here. Right leg lovely and straight. And then let's release your hands, bring them to the inside of your foot. Turning your right knee and dropping it down into the floor. Turning open your front foot and coming into lizard. Ease on down upon the inside of your leg. And then if you did want to go with the foot across, walking it across, taking your left hand beneath your left leg. And then let's bring the body back up. Walk your foot back out to the side a little. And then coming in for the deeper of our hip flexor stretches. Bringing your arms to come up towards the ceiling. And either stay vertical or, if you can, looking up and maybe sending your arms back a little. And then slowly bringing your body back, moving back upon that back knee. Dig the heel in, drawing your toes back. And again, just letting the shoulders come away from your ears. Sending the hips away from you. Press gently from the centre of your chest, but protect if you need to, just bending that knee a little bit. And then rounding your back. Let's pull up through the knees, pop them beneath your body. We've got the left leg to come out to the side this time. So taking the leg away. Taking a nice long reach with the right arm up and over. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, take the hand to the floor and then raising the leg up. Again, let's take a deep breath in, stretching out of your waist. As you breathe out, engaging the core and lifting the leg. Again, taking a deep breath in, stretching through the side body. Really good for your back. This one, the back loves to side bending, lift it up. Again, breathing and stretching it over. Breathing out, point the toes, extend the leg and lift. Again, breathing in, stretching out of your waist. Breathing out, engaging the core and lifting the leg. Breathing in, stretching it out of the waist. Breathing out to lift. We're going to stay there this time. And then breathing in, half down. Breathing out, lift. Now just keep the core locked on. A little bit of repeater work here just to build up the strength of that free holding leg. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And two more. And out. One more. And out. Push your body all the way back on up. Okay, coming into preparation of camel. Curling the toes and lifting up your heels behind you. This time raising your left arm, turning back towards your right heel. Lean it backwards a little if you can. Lift out of your waist and then change sides. So lifting out of your waist, looking backwards towards your back heel and changing. Let's do another couple. Breathing out, reaching back, breathing in. Again, breathing out, reaching back, breathing in. Of course, you can do a few more of those. Or coming out into camel. So we're going to open back with your chest. Maybe you're taking a hold of your elbows. Maybe you're reaching for the back of your legs. Now, if you keep your heels up a little, it might be easier to reach back for your heels, maybe. So we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, lift up through the rib cage, taking the head backwards. And breathe a little. And just really find you're releasing the front of your body. And then engage your core, coming all the way back on up. Sliding the hands forwards, curling with your toes, pushing your hips high to the ceiling. Let's take the left leg high to the ceiling and press up, bending the knee, pointing the toe back. A little bit of a hip opener. And now let's connect the two legs together and coming forwards into your single leg plank. And then bring the body back on up. Let's send that leg high again. And now come through into that hovering plank. So we've got the left knee towards the left elbow. And now let's slide through your left foot towards your right hand. Back heel down upon the floor and then raising your right arm, looking up. Bring the hand back down. And now let's draw your left knee towards your left wrist, coming down for pigeon. So we could be placing hands one on top of the other, or making a little fist tower. You could stay there. If you took it up though last time, probably we want to keep the body balanced. So we're going to come back up again, bend up the back leg, and coming into that quad stretch. And getting the shoulders a little balanced. Take some deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. Alright, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to bring round your right leg and bring it to line up with the edge of your mat. So those of you down, pop yourself up, left foot coming in. Okay, so first of all, taking that stretch all the way across, reaching it over, head coming down towards your knee. And then bring that left hand back, fingers pointing away from you. Point the toes, lifting up onto your knee and your foot, and bringing the head backwards. And now let's come all the way back down again. Bring over your left arm to Let's bring that arm all the way back, fingers pointing away, pushing into your toes, lifting your hips, taking your head back. And coming back on down. And again, one more time. Take a nice long reach across. And then half cartwheel that hand back, pushing into your toes, lifting your hips, taking the head back. And then bringing it all the way back and down. Okay, we're going to look to come around to your downward dog. So be it that you sweep the leg back, be it that you pull the legs beneath you and take a light hop back. And then sending your hips back on up towards the ceiling. Let's step through now with the left leg, right knee coming down and upon the floor and coming up to a high kneel. Take a deep breath in, raise your right arm, and as you breathe out, it could be that you have your hands in prayer, we're leaning into it and twisting. It could be that you take your arm over the top and you lean into the hand. Then from here, perhaps lifting up the back knee, and then maybe reaching over with your left arm, looking up towards your thumb. And then releasing that arm forwards, releasing out your right arm and lightly stepping your right leg up and folding deep in towards your knees. Take a deep breath in as we unroll through your spine. And breathing out, follow the hands back to your heart. Okay, coming through a couple of balances here. So coming through into tree, into eagle today, and also the dancer. So letting your shoulders go, opening back and down. And then floating your right foot to either your calf or above your knee. Hands in at your heart and then slowly moving the fingers up and through. Maybe taking your right hand back behind your left. And stay focused on a point ahead of you. Still breathing. Maybe encourage the knee to open back a bit more. And then if we let both of your arms softly down, bend your left knee and take your right leg to hook around. Taking your left arm across and your right arm to hook beneath. And then gently, let's draw the body coming forwards, elbow coming down towards your knee. And gently come on up, reaching forwards with your left arm, taking your right hand around your right foot, and then gently bringing your right leg backwards, looking ahead. And then gently bring it all the way back in, a little kick out with the leg, bring it on down, and then again, bring back your shoulders, regulate your breathing again, maybe hold your breath a little bit on that last couple of positions. So then when you're feeling ready, let's lift up the left foot above or below the knee, pressing the knee to open, hands in your heart. And slowly making your way up through the midline of your body. Taking the left hand back behind the right. And again, come back in with the breath, in through your nose, out through your nose. And floating your arms down. And then as we bring across your left leg, hooking around your right knee, which you've bent slightly. Take your right arm across, left arm beneath, wrapping your arms up, and very carefully bringing your elbow down towards your knee. You've got stretch coming through hips, glutes, lower back, shoulders. And then as we come back on up, reaching forwards with the right foot, reaching around and taking the left foot, and then reaching ahead. And then slowly coming back in, a little release kick, bring it back down. Good. Okay, now coming on down to the floor for crow. So I've got the heels pulled in together, rising up into your tiptoes. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body, taking your hands forwards. Just a little bit of softness there to the elbows. Squeezing the knees either around the back of your arms, around your triceps, or taking your knees to go up underneath your armpits. Either way, we are looking forwards, gently taking the balance and seeing if maybe one foot or maybe both feet will come off the ground today. And just gripping the ground with your fingertips, keeping the head up as high as you can, which will help with the balance. And then slowly bringing yourself back down. Okay, come down to sit and just bring the soles of your feet together there. Now the legs can be as far or as close away from the body as you feel is good for you. Sometimes with the legs further away it makes it a little bit easier. And I'm just going to work into rounding the back and bringing the head forward so we get the inner thigh release, but we also get the lower back release. And then slowly bringing yourself back on up. Okay, coming to a seated position of your choice. Maybe the hips feel open enough to sit in a nice seated cross-leg position. And if we just take our fingertips to the floor on one side, drape the other arm over the top and find your ear. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let the weight of your hand be enough to gently take your head out and over. So you're stretching from your earlobe all the way down to your collarbone. And then take your fingers to the back corner of your head and encourage your head to come across towards your opposite knee. So you feel that stretch coming along the back of your neck, but just down one side of it. And then drawing back on up, fingertips down to the floor, pushing away, drape your hand over the top, deep breath in, breathing out, gently let the head draw over. And then going to the back corner of your head with your hands, and gently draw the head slightly over and across. And then coming all the way back on up. Alright, now let's just bring the arms to come forwards, give a little stretch across the middle of your upper back, breathing in, coming up high, breathing out to open wide and back. Again, let's reach the arms to come forwards, take a deep breath in, breathing out, opening back and wide. Last time here, Just a little stretch through, breathing in.